So in this question, we're doing add two numbers. So given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers, the digits are stored in reverse order, and each of their nodes contain a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. Okay, so make sure that the two numbers do not contain any leading zeros except the number zero itself. Okay, so um, okay, so we're basically adding these two numbers. So 342 plus 465, 807. Um, okay, interesting. Um, so just trying to think of a solution. This is a linked list question, so um, okay. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking I can do. Um, I can start by just well, okay, actually I want to see if these elements are the same length, because that might not always. Okay, so looking through from here, I guess that means they are not the same length. So okay, what does this mean? Because if they were the same length, I had a solution I could think of, but they might not be the same length, which is another thing to consider. So okay, well, okay, what I'm thinking is I I take these two lists and I get the shorter list. And we iterate through the shorter list, and I add the value of each element in the shorter list to its corresponding value in the larger list, or L2 or whatever. So for example here, I would iterate through this. I would do 2 plus 5, so 7, 4 plus 6, 10, 4. So then I would have all of the values, the summed values in here. And then I would go through here, and anytime a list's value is equal to 10, or greater than 10, um, I would uh, remove the tens, leave the ones, and then add however many tens it is to the next one. So if this is 10, sorry, this would be 10. This would be 7. So then I would take this value, which is 10, remove the tens, and then add the number of tens here. So then this would become 8, and then I would just leave 0. And then I can just return this right here. So I think that makes sense. But what I want to do first is I need to get the length of the smallest array. So I want to get the length of both arrays first. Once I have the length of both arrays, I will take the smaller of the two, and then we will do my adding in both, and then I'll take the length of the biggest one, and then do my second carry method on that one. Okay, but I think I've figured out what I need to do. So what I'm going to do is first get the length of the two. So let's do list node L1 length, or we'll just do one length equals L1. Okay, and then we'll do int 1 equals 0, and then we'll do while one length dot next. So while one length does not equal null, one plus plus one length equals one length dot next. That should give us the length of L1, and then we'll do the same thing for L2. Okay, now so if 1 is smaller than 2, if 1 is smaller than 2, that means that L1 is the smaller, so we will do for int I, or we can just do while I guess we'll just do, yeah, so while 1L does not equal null. Okay, we'll do true. We don't want to. We want to keep L2 pointing to the head of L2. So because we're going to need to revisit that later, so we'll do tree node start car equals L2. Actually, this can just be here. Okay, so while L1 does not equal null, so L1 dot val, so L2 dot val equals L2 dot val plus car dot val equals car dot val plus L1 dot val. There you go. And then we'll do car equals car dot next. L1 equals L1 dot next. And then if it is, so we'll do if 1 is greater than 2 or 1 equals 2, just so we know which one we're performing. And then, okay. 1 equals 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then, we're gonna basically just flip it for, we're gonna flip it for if 1 is greater than 2. So if 1 is greater than 2, then to denote car equals L1, while L2 is not null, car dot val equals L2 dot val, 2. Okay, flipping it. Okay, let's do my second function here. So now that we have the values in here, okay, so now, so L2 is still going to be pointing to the start. So we'll do while L2 dot next does not equal null. If L2 dot val is greater than 10, while L2 dot val is greater than 10, I guess we'll just do int tens equals 0. L2 dot val equals L2 dot val minus 10, greater or equal to 10. Tens plus plus. Okay, and then once we're done with this, L2 dot next dot val plus equals tens. Okay, and then if then I want to do I can create a then okay, so if I'm on to the last node and it's greater than 10, then I need to make a new node. So so once I'm here, where L2.next equals null, okay, so if L2.val is greater than 10, if L2.val is greater than 10, then we just need to do the same thing basically. So we'll do here, just repeat this, int tens equals 0, while L2.val equals 10, and then L2.next equals new tree node. Sorry, I guess it'll be new list node with the current value and the next value. So new list node, tens, null. Okay, so I think this makes sense here. Let me just do some formatting. And then so this is my function here to basically account for the tens, but I don't need to include that twice. What I can just do is I can put that, so here after I am doing this here, I can just say, okay, so tree node, tree node ends, and then we can do if 1 is greater than 2, then that means the one that I am going to be going through right now is L1. So we can do ends equals L1. Otherwise, else ends equals L2. 1 is greater than 2, because even here, if 1 is smaller than 2, so if 2 is greater than 1, that I'm also accounting for the equals. So okay, and then I can just maybe do this once here, but instead of and then we'll just do sorry, it's not tree node, it's list node, but we'll do list node start equals ends, just so I can return ends, because it'll be already pointing to the start. Anyways, start dot, okay, then I just gotta basically put start in here, start, and now once I'm out of here, let's just do return ends. Probably going to be some errors, but okay, list. Is it because I have, okay, I think it's because I maybe I can't have maybe I can't have a variable called this, so I guess we'll just do it like that. 1 length, 2 length, sorry, 1 length, 2 length, 2 length, 2 length. Okay, don't think I should be getting any more of those errors. Okay, yeah, accidentally calling it a tree node, should be a list node. Car equals car.next. Not sure why I'm getting that. Again, list node, I don't know why I was saying tree node. Okay. Even here, yeah. List node. Okay, so let's see here. Start.val equals greater than 10. Start is null. Okay. Let me just add a check here for not sure what error this is, but maybe we can add an error here. If L1 equals null, or L2 equals null, return null. Okay, let me think here for a second. Okay, so I guess actually this needs to be start, not L2. Okay, still getting this error. Okay, so I guess if they're the same length, so start has to exist. I think this might be because items equals L1. If 1 is greater than 2, then okay, otherwise 1 is greater than 2. Okay, I think I have that wrong. So if 1 is greater than 2, then I'm using L1. Otherwise I should be using L2. Not the same thing, so let me see if that fixes it. Okay, time limit exceeded. Let me go through this. I think that the problem might just be I have a infinite loop somewhere, so let's take a look. Okay. List node car. Okay. I think I want to keep let me do something here. I want to keep a pointer to the head of both and just use that because I think that it might not be this node 1 head. Now start.val is greater than 10. Start.val is greater than 10. Okay, I'm not actually incrementing this. That's the problem. If start.val is greater than 10, then 10 is equal to 0. Yeah, so start equals start dot next. This should fix it, I think, hopefully. For here, I don't think I need to do that. Okay. 7, 10, 7. It should be doing, yeah, it should be doing what I wanted it to. I'm not sure why that's not really running here. Distance start equals ants. Let me think. Start dot val given 10. Okay, I seem to be doing the first part correct, but it doesn't seem that it's correctly going through the list and doing my whole converging 10s into 1s on the next node properly. So what could be the problem with that? So I'm just trying to check if I'm doing this part correctly. So if 1 is greater than 2, that means let's see here, L1 was null, L2 curve L equals curve L plus L2 dot val, curve 2 equals, yeah, so I should be correctly assigning it to one head. 1 is greater than 2 because it's both pointing to L1. Same with this case here. 1 is greater than 2. I guess, oh, okay, I think we need to just have this here actually. Or 1 is equal to 2. 1 is greater than 2, or 1 is equal to 2. Okay, still getting the same problem here. Okay, interesting. Nope, I was correct actually. Sorry about that, but if 1 is greater than 2, it should be assigning it to L1. Whatever car is assigned to, that should be the head that is assigned. Start equals answer. So well, start dot next does not equal null. Start dot value is greater than 10. In 10 is equal to 0. Well, start dot value is greater equal to 10. Start dot value equals start dot value minus 10 does less. Start dot next dot value plus equals 10. Okay, maybe I need to do equals start. I don't know if plus equals work like that. Equals start dot next dot val plus 10s. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay, still getting the same problem here. Start equals start at next. Okay. Turn ends. Not sure what the problem is here. I'm a bit confused because it seems like I'm doing everything right. Okay, let me just walk through this. One head equals L1. Okay. Okay, fixed a small error there, but I'm still getting an error. Just need to do the same thing here actually. Problem was I was only counting for if it's greater than 10, not if it's greater or equal to 10. Okay, there we go.